Hey Ozzy, this is Nick from Prestman doing a video walkthrough of our 2020 Nissan Frontier. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes on the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And finally, we'll pop the hood in the engine bay so we can check out just a little in there just for good measure. So first impressions are pretty good actually. Normally you expect to see a pretty good amount of rock chipping up here in the front just because that's usually where it is. And there is a little bit up in here, but all in all, not bad at all. Pretty much just on that plastic front piece. The gloss on the Nissan's kind of rubbed off, but again, not a big deal. So far, good start. But let's start going around, see if there's anything that we can find. I'll be sure to stop and point out anything so you know exactly what's going on. In here, it looks like, oh, actually, yeah, see, got a little bit, actually, that's just paint. Never mind. I thought it was a scratch, but it's just paint. All right, never mind. Tires on here are actually in really good condition. That's solid. Looks like it needs a bath, but we can definitely do that, so no sweat there. Got a very small rock chip right here. Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was a scratch, but it was just dirt. You got the bed liner on here, so that's pretty sweet, as well as the track on there. So, it's actually pretty nice. All right. Well, honestly, as far as the exterior goes, I give it a clean 9.5 out of 10. It looks actually really good. So let's hop inside and see what we can find in there. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn the car on, obviously, but when I turn it on, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dash. That way, if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, so we got one warning light up right now, which is the seatbelt light, which is correct. I am not wearing my seatbelt. Other than that, everything up here looks super solid. So, good start. Press that real quick. Cycle through a couple things. Cool. So, good stuff up there. As far as in features go, we're gonna go a little bit fast just so we're not here all day looking at features. But you're gonna have your heated seats up in here, which are pretty sweet. You got high and low mode, both working great. And then passenger, same thing. You got your plugins over here, so you have all kinds of different ones to work with, as well as some other basic controls. Up top, you're gonna have your backup camera, which is always helpful. Let's make sure your audio is working correctly. Okay, yeah, you actually have really solid speakers in here, so that's fantastic. You have a bunch of other stuff. You can connect your phone, aux cord, so you have plenty of stuff to do there. Over here, you're gonna have your talk features for your phone, as well as some other basic controls. Over here will be to control your side mirror, so let's make sure that's working correctly. Awesome. Other side. Cool. And then windows roll down. Windows roll up. Down. And up. Awesome. As far as the interior condition goes, it is really good. There's really not too much to worry about in here. It's got a couple small things, like a little bit of a... Oh, actually, never mind. That dirt's just coming off. Yep, never mind. I thought it had a little stain, but I guess not. So, it's got a little bit of a tear in there. But all in all, not bad at all. The one thing that's nice about these cloth seats is they're, I don't know, in my opinion, I think they're way more comfortable than the leather seats. So, I'm a fan. But... yeah, so we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay, and then that should be good for our video. So also, here's a quick look at some of our lot. This is maybe, I don't know, like 30% of our cars. We have more on the other side of the building over there, but yeah, like I said, we sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state. So I think it's fun to work here. You don't have to know that, but I'd always find it nice to know who I'm working with. Awesome. So here's a quick peek under a hood. I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless, you should always at least take a peek under the hood. The reason why is even if you don't know anything about cars, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's like acid buildup all around the battery, if all the metal pieces are brown and covered in rust, and there's like spider webs and junk on it, then you should maybe ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this looks really good. It's got a little bit of dust on it in a couple spots, but I don't know if you can tell in the video. But the thing that's nice about dust is you can tell if it's been disturbed. You can tell if people have been going through it. You can tell if people have been touching it and, making sure everything's okay. And this is definitely that. So good stuff in here. If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's anything else you would like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Frontier.